Hey, welcome to the channel. And today I want to answer another question that I've received several times about drill bits and my opinion on these pilot tip drill bits. Now this is one that's been laying on my bench. It got broken off. It's still got enough meat left on it that I can use it. In a jam, it's a good backup bit, so I haven't thrown it away, but I figured it'd be good for a talking point here. Now this is a pilot tip drill bit, and that is indicated by this slightly smaller little pilot here. I always pre-drill, especially on thicker metal, and then when I'm doing little plates and dash inserts and things like that, I'll take the smallest drill bit I have that can handle the material I'm working with, and I'll drill a pilot hole. Now this does a couple of things, and again, this is my thoughts on it. As you're drilling, you're still, even if your speed is just right and your cutting fluid is just right, and you're getting a nice curly cue coming out of your hole, you're still going to have little chips falling. That pilot hole does two things. It gives those little chips somewhere to go, which helps keep your cutting edge clean, but it also helps keep a little bit of your cutting fluid down there, and I would say most likely will make your bits last longer. Now remember, that's if you're not forcing it, if you're not doing quick production, emergency field repair stuff where you just got to go on and get the hole punched. It will make your bits last longer, run cooler, and anything that makes your consumables, which bits are, last, saves you money. So that's just a couple of the benefits to pre-drilling. Now, the other thing that's nice about pre-drilling is if you've ever taken a center punch and a hammer and hit a piece of steel to make your mark for where you want to drill your hole, you'll notice that as that center punch drives in, the metal rolls up and it makes a little cup. Well, that cup makes a good starting point for your drill bit. The closer you can get the diameter of your drill bit to that little raised up lip, the better the hole will start, is the theory behind it. And it's 99.9% of the time an accurate one. But depending on the size of the final hole you're drilling, as you notice with these pilot tipped bits, that pilot is about half the size of the diameter of the bit. So I would still like to start with a smaller point. This is a 3/8. I'd still rather drill a 1/16 hole to start this with, or a 3/32 hole to start this bit with, and let this pilot dig into the pilot hole I already drilled. Just my opinion on it. So that's the theory behind it. Another question I've been getting asked about is those step cutters like I used in the Zeus Fastener video that you can get at Harbor Freight and various other suppliers sell them. I'm starting to use those a little bit. I haven't really passed judgment on whether I like them yet or not, but they seem to work fine for softer materials. I haven't tried them in sheet metal yet, and I haven't tried them on thicker stuff. And I'm wondering if that's where the thing's going to come in, is that they're great on thin metals but not thick metals, or thick ferrous metals. Maybe they work good in aluminum and not in cast iron. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Just touching on some of the questions that I've been asked. I have heard your questions. I will do a small test on that in an upcoming video. That might be something good during the slow season here, that I can just jump out there and grab a couple of 3/8 plates or something and punch some holes, and we'll see how it does. So another question was using these pilot tip bits in a drill press. You can pretty much use a drill bit as long as it's a regular drill bit on whichever kind of piece of equipment you need to run it on, whether it's a lathe, drill press, mill, hand drill, whatever. Bracing bit, if you don't go that far back and do it by hand. It's just that pilot is there to help you get started and be a little more accurate, and I still like to start with an already drilled pilot hole for the pilot. So hope I touched on everybody's question. Watch for that future video coming on trying out the different cutters and different drill bits, and we'll see how it goes. As always, practice your skills, learn a new one. Either way, turn it into craftsmanship. If you liked the video, please comment, subscribe, share. Until next time, have a great day. This has been Fab Race Mod Repeat.